Hello, beloveds. This is Sophia Mona Lisa of the Roseville Mystery School and the Golden Ray Center. And this journal is a spontaneous journal that Sophia inspired me to create today because something super magnificent is happening today in the sky. And this ties back to a conversation that I was having with Sophia Regina. If you saw the video journal that I put out regarding the reactivation of the March 2024 eclipse by this month's Venus gate activation and aspects, then you will be familiar with what this journal is going to be about. Okay, so the name of the journal is I Am the Presence of Love, and you will see here an image of the interior of the Church of Mary Magdalene at Rennes Chateau. And this holds a very dear place for me in my heart, because as many of you will know, back in 2019, my priestess sister, my soul sister, Winsong, and I were on a Magdalene journey in the Cathar region of France. And one of our very first stops, of course, was this Church of Mary Magdalene. So the reason that this image is here on the thumbnail and the opening screen will become apparent as I move forward. So I didn't really know this morning what was happening in the sky today. And I was receiving this very strong impulse to pull a card from the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck that was created by Meggan Watterson. Many of you, again, will be familiar with this Oracle deck because I've been speaking to it quite a bit recently. And the card that I pulled was the Heart card. And I can see that this isn't a very good quality image. I've tried to tweak it, but underneath the card's title where it says the heart, having a little challenge with my mouse, what it says here is I carry a cathedral within me. And of course, that's why this card has the image of the inside of a cathedral on it. I carry a cathedral within me, and that's why I have the interior image of the Church of Mary Magdalene at Rennes Chateau here on the main title screen. Okay, so if you have been following my work, you know that I have been talking to the Christ heart, speaking to the Christ heart through this entire Venus divine royalty Leo goddess journey that started last August 2024. And more recently, I have been talking about the Christ heart as the Holy of Holies. And so, we have worked with the lower chakras within our sacred temples, this physical body. We have worked with the heart chakra. And I have called the heart chakra as the temple, right? In the old synagogues, the temples would have within them a special place that only the high priest could go to called the Holy of Holies. Well, the heart chakra, being the lower octave as the temple, allows you to access the Holy of Holies, which is the Christ heart, the higher octave, which is the octave that we are working with now in this current phase of the Venus synodic cycle, which is known as the evening star phase, the ascent phase, as we are making this journey into the light and activating our crystalline light bodies. So pulling this card today was really phenomenal. And I am going to tie this back to what's happening in the sky today, because, of course, after getting all of this information from the guidance of this card from the Magdalene deck, then my mind immediately goes to what's going on today that this card is related to. Okay, so first let me give you a little bit of information about this card, the heart. I carry a cathedral within me. So here is an image, actually, of the statue of Mary Magdalene within the Church of Mary Magdalene at Rennes-le-Château. So that feels appropriate. And of course, for those of you that saw the video journals where we were talking about all of the iconography and the messaging that is in the sacred art, you will see here the skull, which is frequently found with Mary Magdalene. Here's the alabaster jar, again, frequently found. Here is the red cloak, again, frequently found. And so we know that these are symbols, specific symbols. Actually, it doesn't look like a red cloak. It looks like a red, what is the word I'm trying to find? The red ribbon, the red scarf. These are all three known symbols related to the ascension mystery technology that Mary Magdalene was a master of, as was her beloved Yeshua. So getting back to the heart card, an excerpt from the card says, this presence of love that Mary Magdalene becomes and remains in the face of fear and terror demonstrates the transformation she has undergone because of Christ. She has entered the cathedral of her own very human heart so that she can then share the vast love it contains to everyone around her. Now, it does say her own very human heart. And from my perspective, not to in any way disrespect Meggan's work, the words I would choose about that is she has entered the cathedral through her own very human heart, because it is through our heart chakra, that is the temple, that we can enter the Holy of Holies, which contains the gift, which contains the power, the royal power, the force, which is love, the love that we are, that we all are, the love that anyone, remember, whether it's the Alpha or the Omega, the first or the last shall receive before the first, that love that's in the Holy of Holies. So she is sharing that love. Sharing it, meaning it's being broadcast. It's being broadcast to everyone around her as a transmission, as an infusion to everyone around her. she becomes the most powerful force we can ever be for ourselves and others. She becomes the presence of love, which is the good, and that is the word that Mary Magdalene uses in the Gospel of Mary Magdalene to reference source, creator, God, goddess. She is which is the good within every one of us. So then, of course, we've got the soul voice meditation, and the soul voice meditation is, what does it feel like to know that I carry a presence of love within me? And it's this soul voice meditation that brings me back around again to what I was sharing with you at the beginning of this video journal in terms of the conversation, relating to the conversation that I had with Sophia Regina when we were looking at the eclipse in March, that kite eclipse in March that's related to the beloved. And I said to her, you know, again, I had pulled one of these Magdalene cards. I don't remember which one, and I don't remember which soul voice meditation, but that I had heard from my own divine self, my own I am presence, my own inner Sophia Christ, my own inner beloved. I heard, I am love. I am loved. I am the beloved. And I was trying to express to Sophia Regina in that conversation what it felt like, to hear those words and to know that I carry the presence of love within me, how that feeling of just melting within me, inside of me, through me, was in fact what it felt like to me to know that I carry the presence of love within me. So let's tie it back now to this coming forward, to let me be aware that as I was having that conversation with Sophia Regina around receiving that message through that soul voice meditation, that this soul voice meditation was reminding me that what I felt then is exactly what it feels like to know that I carry the presence of love within me. And the aspect in the sky today that is related to receiving this card and the wisdom that Meggan shares about this card and the soul voice guidance related to this card is that our sun, the heart, of our solar system, is in Virgo, standing across the sky from Saturnia in Pisces. Virgo, Pisces, the path of Sophia Christ. Saturnia is retrograde, bringing us within ourselves. And Pisces, as a energy, as a frequency, very much relates to not only source, the great source, right? It relates to, because all water signs do, relates to the Divine Mother. And it specifically relates to the cosmic womb of the Divine Mother, through which all things are created. And Saturnia, as I explained to Sophia Regina in that discussion around how this month's Venus gate of the sacral chakra of illuminating the holy womb is reactivating the March eclipse, how Saturnia as a luminary body represents the holy womb chakra. And the reason it represents the holy womb chakra is because I have been saying for years that nothing can be birthed into this reality until it comes through the gateway of Saturnia. She is the cosmic gateway for everything out there beyond her, in our solar system, in our galaxy, beyond our galaxy, within the cosmos, must come through her gateway, her as the holy womb chakra, to be able to show up here in this reality. So we've got the sun as the heart of our solar system, standing across from Saturnia, the holy womb chakra, on this Virgo Pisces axis, the Sophia Christ pathway today. And what do oppositions do? They blend their frequencies and they create something brand new up here at a higher vibrational set point. And so for me, this very alchemical, because oppositions are the fundamental alchemical aspect of all of the alchemy aspects. This opposition is creating this incredible opportunity for each of us to become aware of that Christ heart, that holy of holies, so that we can know what it feels like, right? Feeling, again, goes to the water element, Pisces. Feel like, know what it feels like to carry the presence of love within us. The sun, not only the heart of our solar system, but the sun as a luminary body ruling the sign of Leo, which is the sign of the Christ heart, the holy of holies. I mean, it's just incredible, the very subtle esoteric frequencies and clarity of understanding coming through this opposition, and the frequencies of the Virgo Pisces path of Sophia Christ, and the frequencies of the sun and Saturnia, that all lends itself to this card, the heart, showing up for me today. And so I invite you to engage these frequencies today for yourself as well, so that you can know what it feels like to carry the presence of love within you, because we all are embodiments of love. So, of course, I do have some parting I am statements for you to work with today. And just like the soul voice meditation, where you have to drop into your Christ heart, these I am statements become most potent for you when you drop into your Christ heart. And feeling that presence of love, you can then say, declare, I am the presence of love. I am loved. I am the beloved. Yes, we are. We are the beloved of our mighty I Am presence, just as Yeshua was the beloved of Magdalene, and Magdalene was the beloved of Yeshua. Just as Sophia is the beloved of Christ, and Christ is the beloved of Sophia. And so I encourage you, when you work with these I am statements, really feel the impact of what you are declaring within your Christ heart, within your reality that you are manifesting, right? Birthing through your holy womb chakra with those Saturnia and Pisces energies standing across from the sun in Virgo. And say each statement at least 3 times. We know from Nikola Tesla that there is power in the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And I would encourage you, as you're using your I am statements, to invoke that power. So if you don't have a lot of time, at least say each statement 3 times. If you have more space to sit with this and really dive deep into the power of these statements, repeat them 6 or 9 times. And so let's do this together again, beloveds, saying each statement 3 times. Being aware of the divine love that you are within your Christ heart. I am the presence of love. I am the presence of love. I am the presence of love. And be aware as you're saying each statement 3 times how your heart space, your Christ heart, your own divine Son is responding to this truth. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. You may be feeling your heart leaping. You may be feeling your heart space expanding. You may be feeling your heart space warming up. You may be feeling a yes from your heart. It shows up differently for everyone. So really tune in and become aware of how your Christ heart and your beloved are communicating in this conversation with you. And finally, I am the beloved. I am the beloved. I am the beloved. From my heart to yours, I bow to the beloved that you are and that I am. We are one. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this much shorter than usual video journal. And if my sacred work through the Rose Wheel Mystery School is meaningful to you, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And please, the very least that I would ask you to do to support my work is to give my videos a thumbs up, because that gets it out to more people. And as you do that, you are a co-creator in the awakening of humanity. And if you'd like to support my work beyond that, and you are inspired to do so, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. And the link is here on the screen and will be in the description box. below. So until the next time, beloveds, take good care of yourself and enjoy today's frequencies of this Sun in Virgo opposite Saturnia retrograde in Pisces. Take care. Bye-bye.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.